So last night, as you know, we worked on Andrew's car, and we also worked on this car a little bit. I woke up this morning and I come out here, started back on the car. So what did I do? Well, you might notice it's a little more tidy over here. So I finally put the harness in like it's supposed to be. I have the headlight harness in the car now. So everything is here like it needs to be. The headlight harness does have to be pulled up though. But yeah, everything's in here. All the lights work. I just have to put the lights in, headlights. Everything has new grounds on it, so on both sides here. And we also got the charging system working. So everything is good, guys. I tightened up a few things on it, like the ground effects. On the inside, I kind of straightened some things up just to make it look a little better. Because I intend on driving the car a little bit to make sure that all the mechanical stuff is correct on it. So I wanted it to be a little bit better. But this will kind of give you somewhat of an idea of what the boot is going to look like. So that's pretty cool. Now, that is the center console out of the donor car, so we're going to take that out and dye it. It was originally red, but it's faded to almost a white. So we're going to take that out and dye it. I might actually get around to doing that today. So I don't know. We got a couple different things we can do. But guys, this is it. I mean, the light is at the end of the tunnel, and we are getting close. The wheels are on the way. The molding's on the way. We gotta start getting after it. This thing could be driving down the road. I give it about 3 weeks, and we should have this car on the road and driving it. As far as like completed, we're probably still probably a couple months away from like full completion. Which, let's just be honest, no project car is ever completed. But what I mean by that is the interior done, and basically everything's kind of tightened up. I do have tail lights on the car. I popped them off of the off my red car just so that I could go down the road. And I guess I could show you like a sneak peek of that. All right, that's it. It's enough of that. We don't want to kind of spoil the whole look of the car. So those are very similar, obviously, to the 93 Cobra tail lights. So I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's go down the road one more time and let's try this out. Make sure everything is good. We have brakes now. Everything should be tight. Charging system should be working. So let's take it down the road, make sure the shifter is going to work out right. The button, I should say. It's not really a shifter. It's all stock shifter. Keep reaching for the clutch. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bust it off. As you can see, the car is charging. Thing is out of the way. And this is how this shifter works, by the way. It's just it's got kind of a hidden button in top. Now the car still does have a skip to it, so we're gonna have to address that at some point, but tell you what, let's just go right down here and turn around. Everything feels good. Brakes are definitely a little soft. Everything seems pretty good. It's a little, but overall it's not bad. Not bad. The brakes definitely need to be bled again. There's a Retro Fox sitting there, chilling. With its tail lights gone, the lenses anyway. Timing's a little high now. Doesn't need that much timing. All right, so that was pretty good, guys. I gotta admit, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's a good thing. From here, It's just fine-tuning everything. I'm gonna kind of keep check on it, you know, drive it around the neighborhood a little bit and see if I can continue to make this thing run a little better. I got a few little loose ends, I think, in the rear end that need to be kind of tightened up, but other than that, I think we're on the right path. So I'm gonna get out here, check everything over, and I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Well, it was about time we go ahead and put a hood on this thing. So obviously, I still had to paint this hood. I had to fix it and paint it. But I needed to test fit it. And, you know, guys, I'll be honest with you, to start with, didn't really think it was going to work. The hood, I think, is tweaked a little bit. It's not perfect, but it wants to sit up a little bit on that side. So I still have some tweaking to do on the hinges. And also down here on the new bumper, as you can see, I can push down on this bumper right here. So that kind of makes it look uneven, when in reality, the bumper is really just too high. Now, I don't know why that is. I noticed that whenever I first put the bumper on, but I had no way of trying to fix it. I mean, I tried a couple different ways, but nothing really worked. As far as the headlights go, that was just, you know, some I had laying around. I wanted to throw them in the car, kind of test fit it. They're just sitting in there. So, yeah, they're crooked as hell, but they're just kind of laid up in there. They got one bolt holding each one. Anyway, the hood is on the car, so that's a good thing. As you all know, we drove it down the road. The car did great. The car did really good. The interior is starting to get there. I really haven't done anything to it, to be honest with you, but it's starting to get there as far as, like, you know, getting the pieces and parts together that I'm going to need. These dash lights are so dim in these cars, so I will be putting LEDs in this thing. I know it's getting dark out, but at first glance, that does look like a 5-speed sitting there, so I think we're going to be okay. I think that's going to work. She's got an engine, she's got a hood, she's got some headlights, she's got some stuff now. So it's starting to look pretty good, guys. It's been a while since you guys have seen Memphis. And yeah, she is about to start pre-K. So tomorrow morning, she starts pre-K for the first time. She's pretty excited about it. Isn't that right, baby? Mm-hmm. Yep. You want to tell them anything? No, nothing? You know, I think it's pretty cool. You've kind of got to see her kind of grow up on the channel a little bit. You know, I think I've been doing this now for a little over 2 years. It's crazy, but I think that's about right. So a little over 2 years, so you've got to watch her grow this whole time. So that's kind of cool. But like I said, she starts preschool tomorrow, so she's pretty excited. I don't know if I'm excited or not. I'm going to miss her. I'm not going to lie, because she's always out here with me. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and check this out. So I went to a buddy of mine's house today, Brandon. We call him Birdman, though. So he's a good friend of ours, and he told me he has something for me. So I go over to his house today, and this is what we got. So this is a Dayco converter. It's a 3500 stall, and should work really good with a set of 390, 410 gears, and the E303 cam. He said, you wanted a converter? We got a converter. He actually has another transmission with a valve body in it that we may just buy from him. We want the car to run good. I'm not trying to make a race car out of it per se, but I do want everything to kind of work. And this stall right here is going to be perfect for that. So thank you so much, Brandon. I really do appreciate that. You know we're going to put this thing to good use. We are back, and it is a couple days later. And as you can see, we have a few more packages. So what do we get? Well, we're about to find out. But first off, I want to show you guys one other thing. Right over there is our wheels and tires. But we will get to that in a few minutes. I'm trying to remember where I left off. So I think one of the last things that you guys saw was the torque converter from my friend Brandon. So Brandon, again, thank you so much for the converter. That's definitely going to help out once we get a set of heads on the car and we really kind of get into this thing. But for now, let's go ahead and open up some of these packages. Anyway, here we go. This is from Team Fox Body. Alright guys, so I have a letter here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. He said here's some decals for the Calypso clone, for Andrew's hatchback, for the coupe, and for the Retro Fox. So I thought it was really cool for him to send this. So this is from Team Fox Body on Instagram. Alright guys, let's go ahead and open this up. So you have the black hatchback, the white convertible, and the white coupe. I was unaware that he had all the different body styles. So that's really cool, guys. Alright, so thank you so much, Team Fox Body. I'm not big on decals, but you know what? Those are pretty banging ass decals. I might have to throw one down in the bottom of the car. But please, guys, don't send me decals to put on my car, because I don't really do that. I'll be more than glad to stick them on the toolbox over there or start a wall if you guys want to send some decals. I'm not going to be able to do a shout out for everybody that sends decals, but absolutely we can do something like that. All right, so next up we have these boxes, which some of you probably already know what this is by looking at the shape of the box, but well, they definitely packaged them very well. So as you guessed, they are tail lights. You probably know, right? Well, I changed it up just a little bit. Remember guys, this is a tribute car more than a clone. So there you go. That's right. We went with the SVO style simply because, in my opinion, the black stripes don't tend to fade as quick. So went ahead and went with these, and I might go ahead and shoot some clear coat on these just so that they last, because they are known to fade, which most of my cars will be garage kept. Anyway guys, there we go. We have our tail lights. Alright, I just checked the boxes to make sure that they were left hand and right hand, and they are, but we're not going to open up the other one, so hopefully it's not damaged. So next up is this. Now I have been getting so many comments about what's in this box. Okay guys, I guess we didn't get but one molding. It says that they took the order for both moldings, but it just says additional shipments. So I guess it'll be coming later. I'm not sure on that. So anyway, we have one molding. Don't know what the deal is with that, but hopefully they get it figured out because I really need these. I said we were going to try to do the big reveal like next week, Monday. If I don't get these moldings and I can't get this hood done and everything else finished up, we may actually have to push the big reveal back. I hate to do that, but I know you guys understand, and might just take a little longer than I thought. That sucks, because I really was going to go ahead and try to get those painted. Maybe it'll come in tomorrow. I'm not sure. Either way, though, let's go ahead and move on to the wheels. Now, I want to talk about this real quick before we unveil these wheels. I know to some of you, you probably think, man, you're getting all this free stuff. It must be nice. Guys, yes, it is. It's nice for people to donate stuff and to help out with the channel. But that's not what this channel is about. Now, this is the People's Fox. Now, you hear me call it the Calypso clone, but it is the People's Fox also. You guys offered parts up. I never asked for parts. You guys started offering parts, and it just started like a snowball effect. It was really hard to get used to, and I still struggle with it from time to time. So, people send things because they want to help, because they want to be involved. It's not because I'm begging for parts. I can promise you that. I had every intention of buying everything for this car, but I am very, very grateful for those of you who have sent parts. So let's go ahead and look at these wheels, and I'll tell you the story with them. And here we go. Now these are original 93 Cobra wheels. So he just got them freshly powder coated. They look great. I mean, look fantastic. Things look brand new. Essentially, he was trying to sell them, and everybody wanted to lowball him. He said, I would like for you to have these wheels. I know you'll put them to good use. I will. But he's just tired of getting lowballed. He's like, what, I'd rather give them away than to be lowballed. So, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who has sent parts in. I know there's going to be some haters out there. I know. I get it. I might have even been one of those people years ago. I'm not that way now, because you have to realize that some people just want to help. Some people just have good hearts, and they just want to give, and they want to help, and they want to be a part of something. So there's nothing wrong with that. And like I said, I can't thank everyone enough. This is the final push. We're basically about to be done with this car. Now, the project's going to go on. As far as looks and like big parts that we have to buy, we're about done. And big thanks to all of you. Okay, let's talk about the tires real quick. So these are Achilles. These are like the cheapest tires that you can get, or one of the cheapest anyway. I've always wanted to order a set because they're so cheap, just to try them out, and never really had the guts to do it. But I went ahead and did it this time because it saved me a lot of money. I got all 4 tires for $276 off eBay. These are a 255 4017 ZR rated tire. Look, guys, they have to meet certain standards, so they're going to be a pretty good tire. I don't care too much about tread life and stuff like that, but for those of you that probably do want to know, and I'm curious myself what the tread wear is, tread wear is 400, so yeah, pretty hard tire. They should be okay. In comparison, I want to say my Nittos are a little softer. Yeah, tread wear is 320 on these tires on the Nitto 555 G2s. So these are going to be a little harder, not going to have as much traction, but they are going to last a little longer. Anyway, guys, that's that. The center caps, he didn't have those. Center caps are on back order from LMR, so as soon as they come in, we will have the center caps. As far as this hood goes, man, let me tell you, I worked my butt off trying to get this thing lined up. And it's not perfect, but it was hitting up here on top of the insert. So I had to do a lot of work just to get it to fit. So I think we're pretty good now. But I want to show you guys what I'm having to deal with here. So there's a little bit of damage right here. There's 2 dents right here and another little ding here that I'm going to have to get out. And there is a spot up here where something was under the hood when somebody closed it. It's gonna need some work. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'll have the hood done anytime soon. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna push hard for this weekend to get this thing knocked out and get it painted. As far as the headlights, I had to order those today. Anyway, guys, I know there was a lot of rambling, a lot of back and forth, and not a lot of action in this video, but as you can see, I had a lot of stuff to talk about. I wanted to inform you guys of when we're gonna do the big reveal, or at least try to anyway, and what's coming up next. So stay tuned for these videos coming up. You won't see the car with the wheels on it, I'm pretty sure, but the guys over on Instagram, they got the inside scoop. I'm always posting pictures over there days ahead of YouTube, so they're seeing stuff already. They've seen this car with tail lights on it already, off the Retro Fox anyway. I put them on the green car, and they're probably going to see the 93 Cobra wheels on it a few days before you guys do. All right, anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching.